MLB Satchel Paige, Part 2. Yeah, 4 out of 10. Shoot.
What really made Satchel so special was 105 with pinpoint control. He could put it exactly where he wanted to put it, and I'm not talking about just throwing strikes. The catcher set the target. He hit the target. He didn't miss. You see, he didn't warm up in the bullpen like most pitchers do, throwing to the catcher across home plate. You know what Satchel would use? A stick of foil chewing gum wrapper. The catcher would sit the chewing gum wrapper on top of home plate. And wherever the catcher moved the chewing gum wrapper, Satchel right over the top of that chewing gum wrapper. And as Satchel would say, he'd work both corners of that chewing gum wrapper. He was absolutely uncanny.
Alright, so what's the goal?
Now the left fielder, Harvey. And a pitch. In for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. A lot of pitchers with great command or great velocity, but having both is so rare. Satchel is one of the special few. Marshall, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch misses inside, and 1-1. Ground ball right side. O'Neill steps on the bag. 2 away here in the top of the first. Reese now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The next offering misses, and that's ball one.
I mean, 105 with the ability to spot it all over the place, just ridiculous. You know, Ryan Helsley dialed it up to 104 miles per hour in 2022. To think Satchel was doing it 80, 90 years before that is just crazy.
Next offering is downstairs. That last pitch at 104, unreal.
One of my favorite Satchel Paige stories involves the old man pitching in the Denver Post tournament. They're playing an off-white semi-pro team. The first kid from the semi-pro white team gets into the batter's box. Satchel throws him a fastball. He dribbles it down the third base line. It stays fair. The kid beats it out, gets an infield hit. Well, about that time, one of the kids from the opposing team steps into the dugout steps and says, "Let's beat him. He ain't nothing but an overrated darky." Well, Satchel Paige had a nickname for everyone. His nickname, famously for the legendary Buck O'Neil, was Nancy. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, Satchel looks over at first base and he says, "Nancy, did you hear that?" Buck said, "Yes, Satchel, I heard it." He said, "Nancy, bring him in." So Buck turns and motions for the outfield to take a couple steps in. Satchel looks over at first base. He says, "Nancy, bring them all the way in." Honest to God's truth, there were 7 guys kneeling around the mound. And Satchel strikes out the side on 9 straight pitches. He looks into the opposing team's dugout and says, "Overrated darky head." But the legendary Buck O'Neil always said if he had one game to win and any choice of any pitcher from any era, it would be the legendary Satchel Paige. He says you might beat him when he was out there messing around, but when he was locked in, forget about it.
Pitch 1 inning, strike out 3 batters. Don't give up a hit. Don't walk a batter. Do not hit a batter. Do not give up a run. Alright.
Cole, the next to hit. Here comes a pitch. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. Nobody out, runner at first. 1 down on a 3-pitch strikeout. And here is Gordon. Swings through that one. 0-1. Singing the audacity Satchel had this game. Just daring the batters to put one in play. It's the showmanship that made him famous and the sheer skill that made him great. Parker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2. Can Satchel really do this?
Now, Major League Baseball says that Satchel was 42 years old when he finally got his opportunity to pitch in the major leagues in 1948 with the Cleveland Indians. He, along with Larry Doby, would help Cleveland win the last World Series at that time that Cleveland had won. Many thought Satchel should have been named Rookie of the Year. He goes 6-1 with a 2.4 ERA his rookie season at age 42, which means he might have been closer to 52.
Pitch 1 inning, do not give up a run. Alright.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Rose. And first offering is fouled off. So here comes Satchel into the game in relief. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Benson racing over to make the catch.
Heck of an assignment to draw on your MLB debut, Boog, and even more so at Satchel's age, whatever it is.
line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Waters makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Pitch 2 innings, don't give up a run.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now Michaels. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Well, Satchel's a rookie today, but he's got a long professional history in Cleveland. Next offering is in for a strike. Back in 1931, Satchel pitched 5 games with the Cleveland Cubs, and then, of course, he pitched in Cleveland with other teams, particularly the Pittsburgh Crawfords. Satchel kicks and delivers. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, those Crawfords teams of the early 30s, Boo, right up there with the best ever in baseball.
That's right. Paige, Josh Gibson, Oscar Charleston, Judy Johnson, Cool Papa Bell. Just ridiculous. And now the tying run is in the scoring position.
Just a huge at bat right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kennedy swings through it for strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. That's the third, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas puts it away, and there's one away. Murray in the box now, takes strike 1. Center field. Fox under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Hill, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and that is the ball game.
Now, Satchel in 1965 is believed to be 59 years old, if you believe he was born in 1906, which I do not, but for the sake of the story, we'll say that he was indeed born in 1906. He pitches 3 shutout innings against the Boston Red Sox, giving up only 1 hit in those 3 innings. Great trivia question. Who got that long hit off of Satchel? The legendary Carl Yastrzemski. Yes. Yaz gets a double against the old man. Satchel leaves him at third and shut down everybody else over 3 of the most remarkably pitched innings in baseball history. And they were all turning, going back into the dugout in utter disbelief that they couldn't get that old man.
that shit just so.
Now at the plate, Hill. The pitch. Satchel making him look foolish. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one away. So up next, Murray. Outfield playing pretty shallow. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris Satchel was 58 when he pitched this game, at least officially. We're both in our early 50s. I can't imagine how he did it. Struck him out on a fastball that crawled to the plate. And now here is Sherman. And that's in there for strike one.
It's really unbelievable, Boog. Satchel would tell you a million different reasons why he was able to keep playing so long. Not sure which one of them I believe, though.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Rose. Swing and a pop-up. Murphy on the run towards the line. He can't squeeze it in. It drops in foul. Next pitch misses, and that is ball one.
One of those rules of his was to avoid fried meats. That's one you live by, right, Boog?
Well, unless I'm in Philadelphia. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. But the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rose at first, one gone. He goes down looking. And now the first baseman, Santiago. Swinging a foul straight back. Satchel comes to the plate. Satchel kicks and delivers. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. Brings it in. The old man keeping these hitters in check. Welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Green.
I can't give up another hit.
They pitch in for a strike. Strike one. Next offering is in for a strike. And a good eye there. Next one misses. 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 59 years old, so they say, and he's still untouchable. Next to hit, Moss. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Snyder settles under this one. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Hill batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Top of the third, no score. Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a...
Without question, Satchel Paige was the Negro League's biggest and brightest star. The man would ride into towns, and the entire towns would shut down to watch him pitch. Everyone wanted to see the old man do his thing. Was he a little bit disheartened when he wasn't the first to break baseball's color barrier? Of course he was. Because in many ways, he was the Negro Leagues. And I'm not sure there's any more lore or legend surrounding any one athlete. Perhaps it's because we don't really know how old he truly was. And because he dazzled us for decades. By the time he ended his career, he was either 59 or maybe 69 years old. And he was still getting it done. Only the immortal Leroy Satchel Paige.
Talk a little bit about what having that constant, steady, not week after
100% complete.
year after year, that constant overload of stress does to people.
Alright, like the video, subscribe.